Welcome back. Well, we are discussing the pathetic condition of the roads, or if you can call it a road, on Ramamurthy Nagar. We have several residents with us. So you were all telling us our woes. Can we hear from all of you who have families in this particular area exactly what is your problem? You can speak up, sir. No problem. Okay, sir. If any of you can tell me, Mr. Panduranga.
Yeah. See, my name is Panduranga. You can see the picture. There you can see that hole in the drainage, as well as you can see in front of my house. That is my house, where I am living.
How long have you lived there, sir?
I have more than 10 years.
Okay.
Every day to come out and go inside, I have a lot of problem.
So do you have any vehicles in your house?
Yes, I am not parking my vehicle inside my own house.
How long has it been since you've taken out your vehicle?
I think almost 10 days.
So you can't remove it at all?
No, I cannot remove. You can see the picture. I mean, there is no way. Actually, first of all, to enter into my house, I don't have place to go inside.
So do you park your vehicles outside?
Outside, yeah.
So every time you need to go out, you need to walk
Definitely,
out
yeah.
of all
Even
of
my
this.
children, they have problem because to go in college and schools. They have
No,
lot
in
of
fact,
problem.
we saw that where there was a certain part where you have to carry your children and
Yeah,
take them
that's
out
correct.
because there are drainage dug up, holes dug up in the
Yeah.
sides as well. So also, Mr. Subramaniam, we were talking and we saw this particular place where they've dug it up completely and there's water stagnating. So that can give another potential problem, which is dengue. You have so many places where there's freshwater collection. This is another. If at least they can do is stop that.
Madam, we want first of all the road. Say, I told MLA, blacktopping is there. Road, it was very nice. The children, they want to go for cycling and everything. It's normal, natural. So I all told everything to MLA. Whoever the party, I am not bothered. Whoever comes, even previous MLA, I told. Now the present MLA also told. They took pity on our tragic the condition, but they are not able to do anything. Even our corporator has come. The contractor says some trouble. No, I cannot accept it. Trouble will, when they have taken a tender, when they have taken work, whatever trouble they must do it. Otherwise they will say terminate. L&T people, they are prepared to do, or XR, YR, whoever may be. Anything, there is nothing is impossible. Possible is there. It could be done. It's a matter of about 15 feet depth they have to go.
Exactly.
God sections they are blasting. So many projects are being taken. Even they have gone already to the sky. This is nothing for us. Just entering or 14 feet, if they say, if the politicians accepted their fault, they excuse us. But we cannot accept it. Take severe action, serious action with the contractor. What serious action they say, we have to terminate. Once we terminate, they will go away. Then your work will be there. Even when they are doing the work, it is
It
going
is still
on.
stalled and you still have an issue. So you might as well make some
Even if they go out,
progress.
if we fix the time, another 4 months, okay. Already the road is condition is such.
Exactly.
Am I correct? So what I am telling, salvation, say don't think anything contribute as something giving, I am not blaming anybody. The road must be made correct. It could be done by the government. It is Japanese aid. It is not even government payment. Japan gives money. With that money, they are doing the work. There is no problem. Financial problem may not be there. And the Sriram, he has got so many. He is a crorepati, like many very big contractor. If he says that if it is a petty contractor, I agree.
No, this is definitely not the first time we've seen such an issue. Contractors and their contracts has been delayed time immemorial now in Bangalore. So that's not something new.
3 years, another 1 year they give extension. No, that should not be allowed. The penalty might be. Of course, we are not aware of the records, what they are doing it. When I asked AIA, sir, what is that, sir, give me the schedule whether correctly they are, why redoing that work? They appointed some people, contractor, so department appointed some people, 10 feet, instead of 10 feet, 12 feet they have gone, once they came one side, instead of 12 to 13 feet, they have done firstly 10 feet, they moved up to 13, again now, redoing the work. What is the use? So is it a technical?
Exactly.
Even a layman can do this job. It is not, you are not constructing a building, you are not constructing a big line or anything. It is only a road to be cut to lay the pipelines. That's all. There is nothing, it's not a great skill. And the people will be telling to the government, sir, I have got water is coming, sir, rock is coming, sir, blasting is there, sir.
No, that is another issue, Mr. Sunil. We do know that there was almost dynamite blasts which took place in a particular area because once they started, they realized that there was a rock surface. So shouldn't they have done that initial survey?
In fact, I don't think there was any geological study done, absolutely.
Exactly.
There's no project governance, absolutely. Okay, from the time the project started, I think we're on the same stage. There's nothing has moved, except that we residents are facing a great problem and we're unable to come out of our houses.
For a year now.
More than a year.
Mrs. Dani, you had a point to make?
mosquito breeding. Main problem is mosquito breeding, and we cannot. I'm not able to open my windows for past 1 year.
So you can't get out of your homes.
Yeah.
You can't open your windows. So you're
Because
completely
it is
restricted.
smelling so badly.
It's smelling.
Yeah.
So that is because there's also drainage flowing through.
Yeah,
is it?
drainage. Mainly it is filled with drainage water because the crossroads were done. They have laid the pipes on the crossroads, and now they are doing the main. So all the outlet is coming through that, and this pit is filled with drainage water. And
Mrs.
it is
Bhaskaran,
corner
as a mother, you must be feeling very bad that your child doesn't get to enjoy the benefits that other neighborhoods in Bengaluru do. Okay, anybody else? Mrs. Kumari also, if you would please. Just tell us about how difficult it is for you as a mother.
Our house tiles have broken. Kitchen tiles have fallen
Yes,
down.
in fact, that is another thing we noticed, Mrs. Dani, that several houses there had cracks in them because of the blasting. There were cracks in the home. So, what kind of problems did you have like that as well?
One day, it might be a joke, but we just came running out of our house thinking it's an earthquake. Then we realized it's a bomb blast.
They
So
didn't warn
it's-
you or anything.
No.
Okay. But whose home was that?
And,
I don't know if it's anybody's here, but there was a crack in one of the houses.
in our house only it was.
Okay.
Compacted
we-
blasting means they must provide safety measures must be taken very clearly. Some box tape, anything. That they are not taken. Compaction means they will dig it, then put the earth, then blast it, then again remove the earth. This is the work only going on. So one day, about one length of pipe, one length of pipe maybe about 2.5 feet or 3 feet. To that extent only they are able to remove the rock. Strata is there, rock strata is there, I am not denying it. Every in Bangalore, entire Bangalore, rock strata is there, you go below 10 feet depth.
Well, Mr. Subramaniam, in fact, you were mentioning that you brought the MLA to the region, you showed him. Now, when Newsman tried contacting him, he has refused to talk to all of you. He's refusing to say anything because he knows that he's in deep trouble.
He is well aware of this area. He has personally inspected, he himself got annoyed.
But if he has promised action, why is he refusing to talk to us now?
No, unless you bring that officers concerned, that he may need help, suppose our corporator wants.
No, like see, Mrs. Tejaswini has come out. She is willing to talk and explain that this is the problem at
She
hand.
will support
We
us
are willing
only.
to understand, but he
support-
refuses
she
to
will
talk.
support only. But what about contractor officials? She has to ask, clarify. You know, she personally went to the bid because I said that she consulted the officers. Now the plan of doing it through PubMar is cancelled. Is likely to be changed to some other direction. If that be the case, well and good, no problem for us. If she assures that 30 days the change will be effected, we are very happy that road immediately.
Okay, let's ask her. Mrs. Tejaswini, in fact, when we spoke to you earlier on also, you said that within 15 days something will be done. So can you promise that now?
Yes, actually I talked to a contractor. He promised me that within 15 days he completed that
So
work.
when you spoke to the contractor, why did he say there was such a long delay?
Because I think he can't able to do that work. So he talked to L&T persons and they are suggesting somewhere directions. So instead of their suggestion, they are doing that work.
Okay, but also, Mrs. Tejaswini, when you come to the BWSSB part of it, when you spoke to them, did they promise that they'll do something about this contract? Did they promise that they'll at least, the parts where they're done with the work, at least repair those parts of the roads?
Once it completed, they will do the asphalting and all. So there is no issue for road problems. So
But Mrs. Dharani, you wanted
The
to...
main thing is technical problem.
Okay.
The levels were not proper. So main thing is project planning itself is improper. So that's one of the reason that they are not able to finish the work on time. And nobody, whoever like corporator or MLA, they are also helpless because they don't know, the project who are involved in this particular project, they themselves have no idea how to progress with this work
Exactly.
completely. So that's the major problem.
But have you as a group, have you tried to get some change in the contractor? Because that could go a long way as well in bringing some change.
See, actually we wanted to report to BWSSB
Directly.
Commissioner. We wrote a letter, we drafted a letter, even we have captured some of the photographs also here. what are the problems we wanted to put across.
So you sent those pictures to him.
Yeah, we wanted to report, but what happened is Mr. Subramaniam sir, he mentioned that okay, we'll meet MLA, we'll go through the proper hierarchy, so that if things are not progressing well, then we may report.
But that has done absolutely nothing, because even now when we tried speaking to him, he has washed his hands off it, saying, no, we don't want to talk about it. But Mr.
Because they are
Satyaprasad,
helpless,
do you
that's
think there's anyone who can help you at this point? Do you think anybody in the political circles, at least, somebody with the power can come out and help you?
No, only the local corporator and the MLA only has to be help us, because they know the area well, I mean, well understood. Other than that, we don't expect anyone else.
But have you spoken to Mrs. Tejaswini time and again about this? Because we do understand she's doing all she can, but not much progress is what you're seeing.
The thing is, talking to the corporator madam is, I mean, very less frequency they come to our area. We could not able to meet many times, because they may be busy with other work, so we could not able to speak to her.
Definitely. In fact, I can imagine the kind of pressure you must be facing as well. But Mr. Baghi, talking about the roads and how long it's been like this, so they have been taking it in portions. Are they repairing the rest of the roads once they're done with the work there?
No. They fill sometimes, but there is lot of area where they are not doing it. It is lying like the broken hills, ravaged by the floods. It is like that.
Individually, have any of you taken any initiative to do something about these roads? Individually, anybody?
In what way, madam?
To repair the roads in front of your own homes. Have you done anything personally, spent money out of your own pockets to do something?
It is not possible to do.
It is behind.
You see,
Because it is government work.
Why is it not possible? Because after a point you must be fed up. Over a year, no work, so you must have given up and decided.
Why
we have to pay tax?
Government should help us to get.
See, first of all, this is the problem that engineer, engineer as well as that contractor should be sacked first with a heavy penalty.
Have
They
you
should be
tried to
punished.
get that done?
There is no proper supervisor there in the area.
So do you...
If proper supervisor is there, pakka he should be completed that task.
But also, if Mr. Subramaniam, if you could take us through, has anybody in the locality, any of these residents been hurt or anything because of this? Because you see so many people trying to make their way through it, and you were telling us earlier on about how people have broken legs falling into these pits. So has any of those come in off late?
That is one thing, madam. It's a hell. It is a road hell. What you advertise, it is a road hell in the sense.
There is no question about
every day, morning to evening. I am moving that side. Doctor says that you must have a walk of 1 kilometer. To cross that road, I have to half kilometer.
So you will walk 2 kilometers.
How can I walk in that road? So yesterday, when rain comes, it's horrible. When rain comes, that road becomes complete horrible. We cannot even step out. That is going on. I will be sitting in the house only.
very slippery also.
Nearer to my house, one empty site is there. These fellows, the contractors, lucky enough to have an empty site to throw the mud what they have excavated. In case, if there is no empty
There's
site.
also a JCB parked over there permanently.
The empty site need not be provided to the contractor. They have to carry it somewhere and bring it back. Financially, he is benefited. Luckily, he is dumping everything nearer to that workplace, adjacent to my house, where, okay, these dirty things which are picked up from this pit are being dumped there. I cannot open the window for the bad smell. It's a ill health to my life. My life is only countable. But if I live with ill health, that air what I am getting breathing, even there is no wonder air also will be taxed in some days, like that it is going on. And that remove air, don't put that earth in that empty site. When I ask, who are you to ask me this? This is a question nobody is scared about to telling. I used to beg the engineer, at least some bushes are there. Put the earth on that bushes so that bushes can be erased.
No, it's also right in front of your homes, so
It
they become
is
big mounds
by
right
the
there.
side. That the bushes also is giving a lot of trouble for me. Insects are there, serpents are there. I have seen 2 times 2 serpents moving through that bushes. At that these fellows are not touching that bushes, and beyond that bushes they are throwing the mud. It's a 60-40 site, empty site. It's not constructed. How long I can beg these people, engineers or political people, whoever may be, how long? I got vexed. I don't know how to lead my life. My life is countable. I don't know whether I can be happy with
Well,
that.
I can
or
only
not.
imagine all these residents are completely left in the lurch, and with so many woes. Now, if you shared similar experience anywhere in Bengaluru, do call us. Let us know exactly what is happening in your area. We'll slip into a short break at this point, but we will continue talking to these residents and discuss the solution at hand for them. Stay tuned.